On an average, students spend nearly 5 to 6 hours a day on social media. But what does this mean for their sleep, mental health, and academic performance? Hello everyone. Today I am here as a data analyst who has examined the impact of social media on the life of students. I am excited to walk you through key insights, findings, and data-driven recovery strategies from this analysis. The objective of this analysis is to dive into how social media usage influences the mindsets of students. Using a dataset of nearly 705 student records, this project explores the relationship between daily screen time, sleep cycles, addiction level, mental health, scores, and their academic outcomes. Over the next few minutes, I'll show you three things: the severity of this analysis, the root cause, and its recommendation over our insights. Let us now look at the dataset. This dataset includes the variables such as student ID, age, their gender, academic level at which they are studying, like in high school, undergraduate or graduate, then country, average daily usage hours, most platform used, affects on the academic performance after using the social media, sleep hours per night, mental health score, then their relationship status, conflicts over social media, and their addiction score. Before performing the analysis, I conducted the data cleaning and preparation in the Power Query editor. The data cleaning included checking for the missing values, ensuring if the data type is correct or not, removing all the duplicate values, and creating additional categories which are highlighted on the screen. Social media usage, sleep quality, mental health category, then conflict level, and the addiction level. These categories are built to make the analysis more meaningful. Next, I use the pivot tables and the calculated metrics to summarize the data and identify important patterns. This analysis was done before building the dashboard. Then comes our first dashboard. It focuses on understanding the student social media usage patterns and behavioral factors such as the sleep hours and the conflict patterns. At the top of the dashboard, we see five key performance indicators that summarize the overall impact of social media usage on the students. The first KPI is glued to screen average, which shows that the students spend around 4.92 hours per day on social media. This metric is further explored in the visual below that analyzes social media usage patterns and the platform preferences, highlighting which app contribute the most to the student screen time. The second KPI is the grade drop rate, indicating that approximately 64% of students report academic performances being affected by the social media usage. These 64% are the students who said yes in the dataset. You can see it here in the I column. So these 64% are these people who said yes. Then comes the zombie score, the third KPI, which represents the average sleep duration of the student, approximately 6.87 hours per night. This shows how increased usage hours are associated with the reduced sleep durations. Then is the drama index, which measures the average number of conflict student experience due to social media interactions. The red flag level represents the average social media addiction score, which is around 6.44 out of 10, indicating addiction risk among the students. This addiction score shows that there is a moderate to somewhere high level of digital dependency among the students. The first graph shows the impact of social media usage on sleep hours. We can clearly observe that as the usage hours, which is the orange line, decreases from extreme towards low, the average sleep duration, which is the yellow line, it gets increased from sleep deprived to nearly either oversleeping or towards a healthy sleep, which indicates a potential relationship between extensive screen time and a sleep deprivation. The next chart compares social media usage between male and female students, showing that both groups demonstrate similar usage patterns, suggesting that social media addiction is not strongly influenced by gender. The relationship status and the conflict level bar graph shows that the students who are active on social media tends to experience a higher level of conflicts, possibly due to the online interaction, misunderstandings, or maybe time spent on the digital platforms. Then we also analyze the platform popularity, where the platforms such as Instagram, nearly 35%, TikTok, which is nearly 24%, shows the highest engagement levels among students, indicating where most of their screen time is concentrated. Both of these country analysis highlights the region with higher addiction scores, which provide insights into the geographical patterns of the social media usage, and the other one, the map one, shows which country is at the top by the average social media usage daily. To make the dashboard more interactive, I have added slicers on the left that allow user to filter the data and explore patterns for different student groups. For example, if I select undergraduate students, all the visuals update automatically to show insights specific to this group only. And if I select the high school one, all the KPIs like the screen time increases with decrease in grades, which we can see from the percent, nearly 93% grade drop rate is observed, and the sleep time also decreases with increase in the conflict rate, and addiction level became very extreme. Similarly, we can filter the dashboard by age and addiction level also simultaneously to analyze how these trends vary across different level at different age groups. We can see if we apply the filter of age 20, then the map automatically, the top country became Kosovo. The top country by the average social media usage rate became Kosovo with nearly 5.5 hours of the daily social media usage. Now moving towards our dashboard 2, the first visualization shows the relationship between the addiction score and the mental health score. From the chart, we can observe that as the addiction score increases, the mental health score tends to decline. This suggests that higher level of social media addiction may negatively affect the student mental well-being. Then the next visualization highlights the impact of different social media platforms on academic performance. As in dashboard 1, we observed that Instagram and TikTok has the maximum average use time. Similarly, in the dashboard 2, the count of the impact count of Instagram and TikTok is nearly 172 and 144 respectively, indicating that these highly engaging platforms may contribute more strongly to the distraction, which results in reduced study time. Another important visual analyzes the relationship between the usage hours and the mental health score. We can clearly see that when the average daily usage hour was low, like nearly 2 hours per day, then the mental health score was very high, nearly 9 out of 10, which is considered to be excellent. And if we check for the extreme points, uh, when the average daily hour was nearly 7 hours, then the mental health score was less than 5 out of 10. So we can clearly see the pattern suggests that students who spend more hours on social media tends to report lower mental health scores, reinforcing the link between excessive screen time and reduced psychological well-being. The donut chart here shows the overall impact of social media on academic performance. From the data, we can see that near around 64% of students report that social media negatively affects their academic performance, which highlight the scale of the issue, so which is the core issue. The bar chart at the bottom analyzes average sleep hour by age group. We can see that the student at the age group 18 sleep for less than 6 hours. A healthy sleep is considered to be in between 7 to 9 hours, but the student, the young student, are sleeping this much only. Then we can see that the trend is increasing as the age increase, like the sleep hours increase when the age is increased. So the result shows that younger student tends to have slightly lower sleep duration, which may be influenced by higher social media engagement during late night hours. So the key insight story shows that combining all these insights, we can observe a clear pattern that high social media usage leads to increased level of addiction, which hence result into reduced sleep hours, declining the mental health, and hence negatively affecting the academic performance and the outcomes as well. As we have seen the severity of this issue, now let us look at some of the recommendations. Introducing digital well-being programs. Educational institutions can introduce digital well-being workshops that educate students about the impact of excessive social media usage on sleep, productivity, and mental health. Implementing screen time monitoring tools, where universities can recommend or integrate the screen time tracking apps that help students monitor their daily social media usage and set a healthy limit. Institutions can also encourage periodic digital detox campaigns where students are encouraged to reduce or avoid social media usage during specific hours or day. We can apply app timers for fixed hour usage on social media. Promoting better sleep hygiene practices encourage students to avoid social media usage before bedtime so as to improve the sleep duration as well as the cognitive performance. Parents can also enable the parental control for the younger users. Also, the educational institutions can develop guidelines for responsible social media usage, especially during the academic hours. Instead of discouraging the technology completely, universities can encourage, schools and universities both can encourage the education and productivity focused digital platforms. Also, we can shift our uh, interest towards offline activities, which will ultimately decrease the social media usage. If these strategies are implemented, we can expect improved mental health outcomes, healthier sleep patterns, and reduced academic disruptions among the students. Ultimately, this can help students maintain a more balanced relationship with digital technology. The goal is not to eliminate social media usage, but to encourage a balanced and a responsible digital habit that support both academic success as well as the student well-being. So finally, this project demonstrates how data analytics can be used to understand the behavioral pattern and support informed decisions that can improve student well-being in an increasingly digital world. Thank you.